Hello and welcome back to more Spellsy demo. I'm guessing. No, it is the demo. Shifting sands, let's see. I don't know what this does. It moves. It moves over here and then I can do a say. Or Yaza. No, it's gonna push the W, right? Like I'm gonna do push and then this pushes the W. And then I lure away. I see. I see. So this is actually it does go deeper than I thought it would. So if I do this big here, then this eye is gonna get pushed, and I can do fig up here. Because I'm guessing GIF would not have been a word, but maybe actually it would have been. It is sort of a word, but not really. Because it's like an acronym, but you know, depends on your definition of word, I suppose. So we're gonna do what? Brick. And we're gonna do clay. Very thematic, I like it. And you're gonna push this O. What do I do with this? World? Yeah, world over here. And what do we do over here though? Because for this to be world, this P needs to go. Maybe it's not world over there. It just seems to make sense. If we push here, that like the O goes right, and then world right there. But then we would need a word like this. I don't really know. Is there anything I can spell here? I don't see anything over here actually. There's not really rap. There's not. We can do lap and war, I guess. And then world. Is that good enough? I was looking for one. It's just it needed to be two. Okay. Okay. So you're gonna push this. So probably gonna spell bomb up here. But what I don't want to think about it. Let's just do bomb and see what happens. Then we can do like. But this is not really all that useful here, because this is not a big enough explosion. Away. Silk? I don't like this. There's gotta be a better way. Yeah. Bombs away. Oh, it gets pushed and then it blows up. That's the key. Okay. Bombs away. I get it. Alright. You push, you push. You push. How do you get anything to push? Oh, you push too. Push, push, push. We push the E around a bunch. So if I do like lead, then you go there because the L triggers first. Okay. That's weird. Is it really weird to think about? Chen? That doesn't seem that good though. Because we're, you know, not getting this N. Like, there's legend like this, of course. I did see legend, I thought I couldn't play it. I can. Okay. span. Tag. I don't know. Like if we just do span and then we do T. That seems kind of bad though. And we do pan, and then we do. I can't get this done here now. How do I do this stupid E? I can do T. No, did I do T already? Yeah. I can do 8. But maybe gate is better. And then nape. But then I can't. Can I do tag? I have a G and A left. Okay. One nape, many napes. Is that better as a start? Gate. Pan. Tag. How do I get this up there? I don't know, nap. Where do I do this A? Because if I push the E down, it's just kind of stuck down there, no? And I can do age down there, maybe. So the key would be to do like T up here, maybe. No, it would still be in trouble, no? I don't have enough on this E left. Because I can do 8, but then the E is just gone. And I can do age and tag. I can do pan or whatever, or nap. I don't know which one I've done. And then I can do tag, but I can't do age anymore because the E is already used too many times. So if you do naps instead, we save an E, and then we do. You do gate maybe, and then pan, and then 8. No, the other thing first. Tag. Nap. 8. And age, that can't be optimal. It is. That's very annoying. That is very annoying. Okay, you would put this over here. What? And you push this down, and then we can push more, and we can do art over here or something. But I need to hit these two first before I push them. We can do like rare, but that's not very good because then the E's gone. But I guess we have space then, but it can be spelled words here. I can't use this R though. But I mean, yeah, I need to use it once, but not twice. If I do rare, I can't get there anymore, right? Because if I do this, yeah, this is all bad. So this needs to go. So we have space for this push, but this also needs to be. These both need to be hit once. So if I do rate, what happens here? You get pushed. I can't. Otar is not a word. I mean, it would almost be good. But yeah, we can't trigger the O first. Tor? No, the E needs to be going first to a space. So would have to be like. Man, it's weird to think about. This is hard for some reason. Okay, I need these to be hit once here and once there. So one time here. This needs to be twice. And it can't be the A twice. It has to be one with E, one with A. And this needs to go first. This needs to be still here for this to be pushed down, actually. Wait. So we can do like art over here too, right? So the E needs to go first. And if we do tier like this, it's always like, how do I hit the O? I can't do tier like this, can I? Because then, no, this has 2 over here. I can't have this. And I need the O to be in the same word, I think. Because I don't know what else I could spell here with the O. Or? But then, like, this gets pushed, I can't push the T anymore. The T needs to go first. But this O doesn't go anywhere. Rato, Rito. Where does this O go? Rot. If you rot again. That's a word. If you rot, then you unrot, and then you re-rot. Come on. But there's no other way to get this. It has to be the art or tar over here. No, it actually has to be art because it can only go up. We can't like skip. So we can't play art over here. And this needs to trigger first. Then this needs to trigger, but this needs to be gone at that point already. And that can't be in one word then, right? It has to be 2 over here. One where the E goes, and maybe we hit these, but like. If I do something like rare here, the issue is always that I can't. I can't do anything. Because now these are both dead already if I hit them. And I can't break 2. I don't see a starting spot that makes any sense. Yeah, I can't do that though, wait. If I do this, then the E is late and that doesn't work. What is the solution here? Man. Why is it so finicky? What word am I not seeing? Am I even missing a word? Because if I do something like rats, the issue is always that I can't do anything. Because they have to hit the O, then the T to hit the A. Like this needs to be pushed first, so the E needs to be gone on the second move. So the E is in the first word. But I can't spell anything that helps me, because if I spell something like ear, then the E's gone and we have that gap. But I can't spell the R and the A anymore, so I can't spell any words anymore. If you play ear down here, the issue is the same, no? Because now if I do rot, we only push the A. We need to push both though somehow. And if I do Tor, then this pushes and this pushes. But I can't trigger this push again, because I don't have a word here anymore. So I can't hit that A either, because I need to use it again for this trigger on the A. But the E needs to go. How is this possible? I don't understand how this is possible. But I need, like, these are just facts. I need 3 letters over here to spell a word. I have 1 and push 2. The only way I can push sides is with the T. The only 2 letters that are to the right of the T are the R and the A. These need to go here, and they need to survive with 1 so I can spell art here. In order to be able to push the T down here, the E needs to go. So the E is first to go, and then the T triggers to push the R, and then the O triggers, and then we trigger again to push that. So we would need something where, like, it's retro? Man. That's the word I'm not seeing. And then tar and art. Just didn't see retro. God, that's annoying. That's very annoying. Oh, it has lots of pushing here. I don't know what we're doing. Like, how do these pushes even make sense? Like, we can push these up there if we clear this, but like these left and right pushes don't really do anything, do they? I don't even see any good words here. I see lots of, like, I see some short stuff, but nothing that's like, oh, this is gonna help. Because you can't, like, if you do T, you can't push because this gets stuck, right? And if you do net, these can't push either, right? They don't push each other. It's not like it just pushes the C and the M and then the O and the P go here. I mean, we can do something like sewn again, but then these pushes don't do anything. Is that wrong that way already? Probably. Because why would they be there? We can do like pets, but none of this is like anything. And now we have like horrible letters left. I mean, the M here, what does that do for us? Nothing. And the C here, I don't see anything either. I don't know how you do the Y and the Z here. This is just, like, I don't know what we're working towards. And the other one, the last one, I just didn't see retro. But I knew what we were trying to do, pushing the letters right. Here I don't know where we're trying to push letters to. Are we trying to get these up here? But then we have EOPA. That's nothing. It's like if I clear the M and the C somehow, which I don't know how to do, and then I trigger down here, I can have EOPA. That doesn't help me. It's not like, oh, then we can spell a poise, and this is a great word that gets rid of all these letters, right? There's nothing there. And these left and right pushes also make no sense. And I can't push anything in a circle because there's no down or anything. I mean, if you clear one of these, then you can put the one in the gap, right? But I don't even know what that would be good for. I don't even, yeah, there's nothing more than 3 letters I see, I think. Enzyme, I guess, is there. But now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 2 4s. Or 5 and a 3. But I don't even like, is OP a word? It does. But this can't solve. Fuck. Actpo. I mean, enzyme seems really good, but how does this help us here? If I do like OP first, it doesn't change anything. Because then it's just the same setup, nothing moves in a different way here. Cope? No, but then this is just stuck up there. This, like, I don't know. This is hard. Why is it so hard? We can do ace, but then we have like opt and nothing else. A cope. Why is this push here and the other one? I don't get it. If it's not enzyme, what is it then? It feels like it's gotta be enzyme because like such a nice long word there, right? And there's not that much of like the Y there. I don't think that there can be much more there, but I don't know. There's no word. And I can't clear these first if I still want to play enzyme. Because then the M needs to stay put. Well, no, it could be up top actually. We could play it like this. Oh, well, then we can push the M. Rather stupid again. We can only push the O and the P. And then the M would have to be gone for that. And then that doesn't work. Like, we can't trigger the N to push the M for enzyme because it's already gone at that point. I don't see anything again. Why are you so hard? Like, the pushes here make no sense to me. I don't know what you're trying to set up for me here. Because these like left-right pushes just make no sense of letters that only like if they had like 3, right? You can push them back and forth and spell on both sides of them, but you can't. They're gone unless it's like these two. But I can't push these in those spots because if I get rid of these, then I can push the O and the P, but they'll go here, and then nothing gets pushed anymore because nothing's in this row anymore. It's up here. Maybe it's just not enzyme and that's why that can't work, and it's like something like comp, and then we do something down here, but like what? Because again, if I do, I mean, nothing, there's nothing over here. This can't ever be a word. And there's no like T pot or anything. Like there's no second T. A T comp, like a competition for T. A T cop. It's gotta be enzyme. It has to be, right? There's no way it's not enzyme. But how could it be? How could it be? I don't see a way. Because we can't spell enough of these stupid letters here. There's not enough left. I just can't see a way for this to resolve if it's not enzyme. I hate this. Maybe I'm just missing a word again. It's very good here, but I don't know. I mean, it does still definitely feel like I'm missing something with the pushes, but I don't know what it would be. Because we do something like ace, yeah, I mean, we can push the P, but there's no way that's any good, because it's gonna be stuck up there. It can't go anywhere. And even then it would be pot and then PO left over. It doesn't work. These suck. Alright, give me a hint. No, I don't like using hint. I can't use a hint. I'm very stuck though. Mope. This has to be enzyme. It has to be. I'll be back once I have an idea here. No, actually I don't want to cut away either. Like just let me just figure this out. Come on. It's gotta be doable. I can't shake the feeling that it's gotta be enzyme, and maybe that's what's hindering me here, or maybe I'm just blind on the other side here. But I don't know. I don't know how this could solve. It just doesn't make sense. I got nothing though. I don't. These pushes are. How are they? How do they make sense? Why are they there? It doesn't make sense. They don't make sense. They just can't make sense. Because I need to clear one to have space to push the other one. So like one of the pushes is definitely just useless, right? Unless I can't push anything back and forth really. Well, I could, but then it's just back where it started. What would be the point of that? No, I could push it out. I can open the gap and then have this. But there are not enough letters here. Are there? Like if I do cope, then there's a gap here, right? But I can't push this M because I can't spell anything with the Y over here. Other than enzyme, and that pushes the M and then it's like gone. What are you talking about here? And yeah, if you do enzyme, and then T, we can have cop, but it's still not enough. And it can't be. It can never be, because we need, again, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 2 4s. And I can do cope here. But if I do cope, then the other 4 have to be OPTA, and that is not possible. And if I do a 5, there's no 5, I'm pretty sure. I don't see a 5. It would have to be like this anyway to get cop later. Or like this to do opt. Or like this to get op. But there are no words. There are no words. But if there are no words, then how do we ever do this? And if you do like cop first, it doesn't change anything. Like nothing doing like the changing the sequencing doesn't make anything easier because then we strand this O. And I still don't have a word here. Give me a hint. Starting with the C, okay. This makes no sense. I don't see it. This is driving me crazy. I don't see anything useful here. What do you want me to do with the C? We can start CA, CE, I don't think so. So it has to be CO, but like what's the point? Okay, let's say I do cop. Give me another hint. What am I doing now? I undo because this is wrong already. Yes, I agree. But what do you want? What do you want me to do? Cope? No, I have stuck E. It can't be right. Yeah, undo. But you want me to start with the C. Where do we... What do you want me to do? Compete? And... hint. Undo, yeah. There's nothing there. What do you want? Cope like this? It's different at least. Hint. Undo, yeah. There is no start. I don't know what you want me to do. There's nothing here. Hint. Undo. What do you want me to start with? What? I can't go here because there's no word here. There's no word here. Koi? Strands and E up there. Undo, yeah. Con? No way, that's not good. Undo. I start with the C though. What do you want me to start with? I'm completely lost. I have no idea what word you're looking for here. Cozy? That looks horror. But maybe. Because now we can push stuff. But still, if you get the O and the P, then we have EO up. Eopa. Apoe. There's no word. We can build poem around this corner if we do outside here. But can I do that? If I do T and pen? God, this sucks. This sucks so much. Cozy. 41 undos. 11 hints. Horrible ever. Man, that's so hard to see. I don't know, like poem was too, like I didn't, you know, I never saw that as an option until we tried cozy. Cozy is a stupid word too. Why do you put enzyme there? So tempting to play. God, I hate everything now. Again, like the pushes are like, I don't know what you want me to do. If we say the pushes are all useful, which I guess is a fair assumption to make, then we can't play this P first, because you want it to be here. Probably. But then where do you want me to go with that? S, P, A. But what's the push up for? Then nothing's gonna get pushed if I push this first. I guess I can push you up and then this, and then we can have spa here. Sure, maybe. Sure. And maybe that's the end. So we would need the D first. And then not the P. And then the E needs to push the D here to push the A over. or something. But then what's the point of the A pushing? I don't know if it's gonna go where. This is so hard to see. I just wanna like play like, you know, spared and ignore the pushes, but it's not the right play, I'm sure. Can we ever get to ready here? I don't know, maybe. No, we can't. Unless you go here. But you would need... No, you can't. No. I don't know how to set it. Like, I don't know what the goal word is here. So I don't know what we're trying to push where. Who they? These are so hard because I don't know what you want. Like this is, I can't work backwards because I don't know what the goal is. The thing is, I don't even need the A pushed here for this to be spa. We just need this D to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14 letters in total. And I mean, deer seems like a reasonable thing to play, maybe. And yeah, spa, but like this E is not, I don't know what to go with there. Trade. But I can't finish this now, no. Because I can't spell die like this. Can we flip these things in a way and make them better? No. I wanted this E to stay here. So you can't push it. That's not gonna be possible. If I want to do trade, at least it's not. Because he's always going to be gone first. And then the two E words would be what? Red and die? No, it can't be right. I can do rye. Is that better though? Maybe. And then we can do spade, but we have a D left over. Frustratingly. Why can I not misspell words? You know, it would be easier than... Okay, we do try and red. A spade? An aid? Or Edda? That's gotta be way here. There's gotta be a way here. Not like this though. And like, yeah, I can't never trade because then this E is just bad. And I mean now I can't do anything anyway. Other than spade. I need to do a D first, and I've played what, rye. And I can't do ride, I'm guessing. It's not a word. I don't know again. Alright, give me a hint. Start with a T. Okay. Or if we just start with tray. Then we have there. But then no way to go here. Is it trade? Is there a way to win from here? I don't think so. There is. But not from here? There, what is my spade? Spa? And then you push the stupid from there. God, it's just different order. I had the right words early and I didn't see the order. Man, these are hard. I feel defeated. And it wasn't even these 12 anymore, and it still took longer than the first episode for just these 10. These are hard. The push ones are really hard because it's so hard to see where you want things to end up. But then, yeah, you do this, you do that. So weird. Yeah. It's very nice once you see it, but I mean, I had the right words. I did trade spa, and red, and then I wanted you to die, but I couldn't. I didn't see the push on the Y. Man, this is mean. It's a difficult game. Started out really easy, but it gets really mean. The pushing is like it's very hard to see. Like it's just really hard to see where things end up and what kind of words you're trying to build. I hate that it was an enzyme on that one. It would have been so much nicer if it was. Like, enzyme is such a good word here. And then the hint says undo because you can't win anymore. It's so close too because you have like some stuff, right? But then you just can't. You have a top here or something, but there's no. You can't rearrange the letters that way. So mean. And then, cozy being the key is just upsetting to me. It is. How does this go again? We need to do T or something first? And then pen, right? Yeah. A poem. That's so hard to see. That's even harder to see. I think that broke me more than the last one. I think the last one I could have had if I wasn't already completely out of it here. But yeah, that's it for the Spellsy demo for me. we'll keep an eye on this when it comes out. And yeah, go check it out. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.